It's a Pisces out here fighting the truth, and that's fine, as long as it ain't me. Okay. Anyway, welcome back to Spiritually Beautiful and Divine Feminine Tarot. My name is One. I'm your spiritual prophet and relationship advisor. Everything you need to know about me is down below in the description box. So we're just going to go ahead and carry on. We were in the middle of Pisces, and I was telling them that they're literally married to either an openly gay or a down low a lover or husband, okay, that thinks about all day how to stress them the fuck out, probably to honestly, I mean, okay, I do feel like somebody's trying to collect some type of check or whatever. Here, the beginning of that reading will be over in the shorts section, okay. Every month Pisces always trying to get their own reading, and then when I start reading, then a bitch want to get mad. But maybe you should just stop coming over here, okay? With your delusional ass, okay? It's like the nigga can play in your face all day, lie to you, do all kind of shit, but I come over here and tell the truth. It's like, oh my god, I can't hear that. Shut it down, shut it down. How about you just don't come over here anymore, okay? Anyway, like I was saying, so with this Magician card and this Lotus card, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, and this Eight of Cups, somebody is stressing someone out to make them do. This could be a situation where you're in a relationship where somebody is stressing, playing mind games, cheating, doing all kind of shit to force somebody to divorce them or to force somebody to leave them. It does feel like somebody whose partner is same sex or will just fuck anything, but mainly same sex. This person also, Pisces, you're with somebody. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, that sits up all day thinking about how to fucking snake you and how to sabotage all of your opportunities, how to change people's opinions about you. And you are in a partner with this person, okay? And let you tell it they are they shit gold and they're God's, gift to everything the whole time while being single, okay? Y'all supposed to be in a relationship, but this person moved like they're fucking single, and a lot of people are saying, Pisces, you are better off single. A lot of people are questioning your fucking judgment here with the Queen of Cups and the Judgment card. Okay, like, are you trying to And again, with this Four Swords and the Death card, it is literally that. Like, somebody is telling you to fucking run. Um, Before dealing with this person, you end up 6 feet below. And it's either from the stress, the betrayal, like all of the above. Like somebody, I don't know what the Devil card is, but Pisces, you are literally sleeping with the fucking enemy, all right? And their end goal, unfortunately, okay, here, all right, it's the RIP so they can collect the check. I like that's fucked up, but that's what the hell they had said. Like, I don't know. They Pisces are known for being fucking delusional, okay, but this is delusion like this person hates you. This person does not like you. There was no love there, and none of that spread. So, okay. Next caller, Aquarius. Here. Okay. I feel like gay men usually hate women because, okay, like, I don't know. I haven't seen any other ulterior evidence or vice versa, whatever this is. Okay, there's a Pisces married to somebody who absolutely hates their guts. Okay, so if any part of that resonated, then okay, it should. All right, here, but please leave before you be on a doctor's operating table or in a motherfucking psych ward or contemplating suicide, anything, and take this person's name off the motherfucking insurance policies. Okay, Pisces? Aquarius. Someone, someone just. This is like, what? Someone just somebody's a user. Someone just so you can use their boat. Okay, so somebody is a user. All right. Here. All right. Also, what floats your boat? Whatever floats your boat. Here. Where is this Aquarius? Let's do this on the 4 o'clock. Okay. Here. Yeah, someone uses some. I don't. This energy. Okay. Maybe because, I mean, it is a Leo full moon, so it's very much giving that I hope a lot of you guys can, and maybe that's why we're starting before Valentine's Day or that energy to kind of let you guys know, where you are in your relationships. Any illusions is giving, Pisces was enough, but I just feel like this is really headed into breaking down a lot of the delusions and illusions a lot of you guys have around your relationships, or what, the true intentions of the partners that you have. A lot of these partners don't like y'all, okay? Because this oracle energy for Aquarius is very much giving a user, someone who uses somebody as a porta potty. Here's someone who, and it's crazy because Aquarius, I don't know if you feel like you're using this person, but this person is definitely using you. It's definitely okay. They may even brag about all the ways in which they use you, how they use you, and I just don't feel like intuitively it's in a very loving way, okay? And this is also someone that's all that they date, or people that cater, or something like, okay? um Somebody's also sexual history here is in, okay, somebody, okay, this is really okay. I don't know what unless you guys, somebody has a kink with, I don't know if it's sadist or masochist, but it sounds like a bunch of women, divine feminine women, girl, okay, that are just really with low key toxic, okay, or semi abusive partners, or and you're trying to work to convince somebody to like, and they don't, like, I don't know. Somebody's sexual history is out here, and this person that you're with, Aquarius, knows this. Like, somebody knows all the ways, or somebody's coaching somebody in all the ways on how they can use you, and they're telling this person how they used you before, or how they, yeah, chariot. Okay. Really could be a Cancer or a water sign, or has something to do with this. All right. Like somebody's just a user, period. Yeah, with this Lover's card and this Fool, Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords. Somebody could also call somebody an alcoholic. Um, Here, and again, this is giving me same sex. I don't know. Lover's card with this Fool card and this Chariot. All right. Mm. Two of Swords. Okay. So Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, and this Ten of Cups. All right. Somebody wants to get married so bad, but it's obvious that it's just giving a bunch of women that are with men that don't like them. This is like the second energy where I get women with men that are dating either same sex, down low, entertaining. And Aquarius, this is giving the same. All right. Here, and um and that's cool, you know what I mean, if you know, or whatever, but um this just the energy just isn't very nice, okay? Like, and again, maybe that's why this is very abrasive for this full moon energy. Yeah, Six of Cups, okay, and the Tower card and the Judgment. Like, somebody talks all about, okay, somebody's history, and all of that with this Tower and this Judgment card. Meanwhile, and again, they're not judging themselves. They're not judging themselves for using you as this porta potty energy, or as just to get them to do what they want, how they want, or whatever. Okay. When you call them out on this, they could be using, or if they break up with you, somebody's going to try to use your past to break up with you, or something like that. Or, oh, I found out, or you had all these bodies. They got as many bodies as you do, but this is what they're going to say, like, oh, I can't. After they get done using you and talking about you, and telling your homeboys, and your homeboys telling them, and all that, okay, then they'll be like, oh, well, your past and all that, that's the reason why I can't get beyond, or whatever. Like, somebody's been playing in your face the whole time. Okay, like, I feel like something's on the clock. We got the Star card and the Ace of Wands. Somebody's medical history is also in question here. Page of Swords. Okay. Um, at least your money good. I can't tell you that, but I feel like when this comes out, or when this gets exposed, or something like that, just watch how you respond to this, so it doesn't affect your bag. I feel like your bag is going to be good. Okay. But your interpersonal relationships or whoever you're dating, again, they are same sex, down low, or something like that, or and they don't think very highly of you. They're literally with you just because, okay, they're using you for just using you. Okay, anyway, every which way they can. Aquarius. All right. Who's next? Jesus Christ, these are like Capricorn. 10:30. All right, what's coming towards you in February, Capricorn? And love interests, your interpersonal relationships. There's energy also like somebody who loves to go to cat cafe. I can't even say it. Cat cafes. Yeah, I just feel like there's some masculine energy and somebody is posing to like be hetero so bad, but they're not. Like they're literally not. But if you ask them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I go to cat cafes." Like, "Oh yeah, I like pussy," but they really don't. Like they really they don't. Okay. Here. Somebody likes fairy pussy. That's what I heard. Okay, Capricorn. All right. So you could be into spiritualists, someone who says they're a social media influencer. All right, could be coming towards you. What are they influencing? All right. So with the crystals energy and the okay. Whew. I feel like this February, a lot of you guys, again, I can't reiterate it enough. Whatever somebody's been selling you, okay, if it's some bullshit, it's going to be exposed to you, and you're going to know exactly what somebody has been saying about you, especially if it's unfavorable behind your back, okay? Here, somebody could not be taking your job or what you say seriously, or this is you, vice versa, with the quote on the influencer. This could be your religion, your spirituality with the crystals energy. Okay, someone likes dating this type, maybe the artsy type, the whimsy type, or whatever. But at the same time, they could be this person, or you could be intimidated by somebody's gifts or talents or whatever. And so you could tell this person what you do, like, oh, I do, social media, or I'm an influencer, I'm an artist, or I'm a Muslim, or I'm this and that. Somebody's like, and when this person or your partner or the person that's dating or entertaining you or however, okay, they will go to the next person and they will say, oh, tell me about divine feminine or divine masculine. And they'd be like, oh man, they claim they some like social media influencer or they real Muslim or they real Christian. Some it's like that. Okay, yeah. Okay, everything about you is being put into question. The good news is you're solid, or this person is solid with this terrifying energy. Okay, everything is in decency and order. So somebody is okay. 10 of Pentacles with this Four of Swords. Somebody is solid as fuck. Okay, or this could be who am I talking for? Capricorn. Okay, um, Four of Swords. Yeah, this Nine of Wands and this Queen of Swords. Okay, somebody is reformed, somebody is healed. But another thing, I just feel like somebody is solid. Okay. And you could be finding this out. I don't know if somebody has rumors or a reputation, or you do here, Capricorn, or vice versa, or somebody's running their I just feel like somebody's running their mouth about somebody that's solid. Or after somebody ran their mouth and then somebody wants to investigate themselves, they found out you were solid, or you found out this person was solid. Okay, even if this person has a past, or whatever the case, they've healed from that. Okay, for somebody, the way they move in this very strict Queen of Swords, like for number one, I feel like somebody is damn near fanatical when it comes to their beliefs, even though somebody could question them, like, oh, they say they're a Christian, they say they're a Muslim, they say they're Buddhist, they say they're a spiritualist or whatever, and somebody could be throwing salt like, oh, they're not a real this, and mind you, the person who's throwing salt, okay, or your person, however this goes, I don't even think they have a religion. I don't even think they pray at all. So you got somebody, Capricorn, or you're doing this, like somebody that don't even pray, don't have no nothing, not for real, okay, trying to judge someone and say, oh, they're not really that. I really feel like it's projection. This person is mad because they don't pray or they don't have offering or they don't, and even if they do, it's not sincere. Like they have, okay. But they're trying to judge someone else, or they were speaking on someone else and saying like, oh, they're whatever, when that person, either you are or the person you're dating, however, again, it's just, it gives hating. A lot of you are dating, or you have dated, you have entertained, you have slept with, some of you have married people that are in absolute competition with you, only married you or only dated you to get in proximity to whatever access your energy, personality, manifestations your womb can bring, and that's fucking it. Other than that, they hate your fucking guts. That's what this is giving. Okay, so, but they'll smile in your face and shake a little something and do a little, dance. Just as long as it keeps getting them the benefits of whatever that comes to you, but behind your back and to other people or energetically, they're trashing you. They're trashing you, your name, your reputation, your job, your gifts, your look, like every fucking thing. In this case, is something about somebody's influence or their religion, their doctrine, who they are as a person, what they do. All right. Here, but again, somebody has either you or this person has been determined to be 100% about whatever the fuck they believe in, or stand behind or live by, or whatever. They are a solid individual. Somebody is vindicated. Somebody's reputation has been restored and vindicated here. All right. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, okay, King of Pentacles, the Star, Ace of Wands, yeah, and the Emperor, okay. If you're a divine feminine, you could have a lot of masculine niggas speaking on your name, or maybe people are speaking on your name to people that are interested in you, suitors, businesses, whatever this is. But I feel like when somebody goes into your past, they look into your history, the only thing they come back with is that you're solid as shit, okay? To this person's dismay, or whatever. All right. And a lot of this will be exposed to you about how some of you are dating somebody who's absolutely fucking crazy and fucking delulu, and the shit that they were saying about you. It's gonna hurt your feelings a little bit, but you're like, how the fuck did they even come up with all of this bullshit here? All right. But the receipts that you need is this revelation, and all the ways that somebody was just talking shit and just all of this just betraying you behind your back is going to be the receipts and information that you need to finally kick this person to the curb and put them out of your life for good. All right. Here, for some of you, you're married, okay, Three of Wands, and you're going to find out maybe through a work colleague or something like that, okay. Here, you might catch your husband or boyfriend having betrayed or did something to you, did something, work trip kind of energy, some shit like that. All right. Uh, this is all going to be revealed to you. All right. Here. All right. Capricorn. That was crazy. All right. Somebody was speaking in such a way like, oh, they're not going to have this or that or based on it. Meanwhile, you have all these opportunities to look forward to. And I don't even think you brag about it. And that may be the case because you don't brag about it. Maybe someone feels like, oh, they think they're this and that. It sounds like a bunch of salty karmic, a bunch of salty karmic ass energy, honestly. Okay. That was too long. I got to get out of here. I can't be with y'all all day. Sagittarius. All right. What's coming towards you in February? Most likely to date someone just like you because they're a dog. Okay, so that kind of speaks for itself. All right, Sagittarius, you're being outed as a dog. Okay, or you got about as much, at least in relationships, probably about as much loyalty as a dog. I don't think dogs have loyalty in relationships. So, here, all right, somebody hangs out with people that are just like them. Somebody and their who somebody hangs out with is very telling, and possibly who they date, who they marry. Okay, so I feel like somebody's marriage is going to get exposed, somebody's inner circle is going to be exposed, somebody's character is being exposed to the point to where it's just like, well, if this person did this, or if Sagittarius did this, or vice versa, then we can only assume that, again, you are the people you hang around with, your village. Okay, so I feel like a whole village. Okay, what is this dog energy? And someone, again, there's this user energy. Most likely to date someone because you like their dog. And so it's like how, somebody's has an opportunist vulture kind of like energy, only getting next to people again for what they can get. Um People's loyalty, but loyalty in the most, okay, possibly degrading way, or what they can get people to be loyal to. And again, somebody only looks at someone, their relationships, their partner, like everything is like, how can I get over, or how can I, yeah, lovers again. Okay, heavy on the LGBT here, and a lot of these, again, a lot of you are in soulmate, karmic relationship, twin, whatever marriages with these people. All right, here, yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody's living a double life. Ten of Pentacles here. All right. Um, Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, and a Judgment card. All right. Also, there's some energy about if you were stuck, okay, um, somebody wasn't really able to reap the benefits of what they harvested because of what somebody was speaking about somebody to a community, slander, okay? Here, Knight of Swords, the World Wide Web, Three of Cups here. And again, I feel like somebody gets exposed not only for being a cheater, uh, same sex, just anything, like somebody, okay, while in a marriage. Queen of Cups energy, Four Wands, Three of Cups here, Five of Pentacles. Okay, this is a mess. I don't even know if I would. I don't even know if I want to release this. Like, again, somebody lived a crazy double life, and somebody just kept digging themselves in a hole. Somebody has tied themselves to something extremely karmic, something that can and will get them possibly possibly sent to jail. Okay. um Here, a lot of people are speaking about this, who's in partnership, and again, I just feel like this person, somebody's husband or whatever, and their friends and their community and everybody, okay, is going down with this person, or is going to be ostracized because of the deeds of this person, okay, who was in this opportunistic, vulturous energy, no matter how low they had to sink to get whatever that they needed, okay. It's kind of it's kind of great, and then they kind of drag everybody into it, and triangulate, okay, triangulated air, like somebody gets, who is this, okay, Sagittarius, somebody, everybody get caught up, whatever this is, okay. And now something's all about loyalty, but then it's like, nigga, well, look what the fuck you got me in, like, I don't know, right here. But when somebody gets exposed, okay, their spouse or whatever isn't exempt, because again, when all this comes out, it's just like nobody can say, well, I didn't know, I wasn't, because this person only deals with people that are like them. So whatever they get exposed for, whatever, then you can only okay, assume that everybody was in agreement with whatever fuck shit was going on, and this is coming out with that judgment. All right. And this could have been somebody that went around judging other people and talking, I don't, you know what I mean, or whatever, or moving like they had a reason to judge other people or look down on other people. And then them, their spouse, their friends, their partners, the whole community that is adjoined to this person, all right, gets exposed for, all right, Scorpio. What's coming towards you in February? Okay. Someone who surprises you with flowers just because. Most likely today, someone who surprises you with flowers just because. And this fell right on the cooter. Okay, so you deep in thought about intimacy with somebody. Okay. Here, this person. I feel like this could be you. Okay, somebody could be planning something spicy for the holidays, or this is the type of person that's likely to introduce like a third person into your relationship. Divine feminine, they could possibly bring another woman, or somebody wants to see another woman uh FaceTime you if you cook or something. Okay, they think that's romantic. They could also be romantic. Okay, here, all right, but this bring you flowers just because or whatever. I feel like somebody tries to make an argument like, oh, I want to see this person pleasure you. It's really all about them. Somebody has a kink and they're gonna try, or that's the energy behind this. In case you didn't know, you're like, oh yeah, my man bring me women home just to eat my pussy, and then I'm sure he sound real slick and that's how he frames it or whatever. But it's really okay. This is really about his pleasure. Okay. Maybe they try to butter you up with flowers and gifts, or somebody does that here, Scorpio. They try to butter you up with flowers, expensive, extravagant gifts before they try to get you to do some crazy shit or indulge in some crazy shit, and then frame it around, oh, this is for you, and I just want to see you. My pleasure isn't to seeing you, but girls, it's really about their kink. Okay, I don't know who needs to know that, but all right. That's how somebody frames their kink around. Okay, it's like or whatever. Okay. You want to be delusional? Okay. Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. Here. Okay, yeah, you figure that out. You figure that out. Okay, this could cause like a big. Okay. Um, this could cause like a huge argument. All right, here. Um, because it comes into question like, well, why we always got to introduce somebody, why we always got to have an extra third person to, and at some point you feel like, so what are you trying to say? I'm not enough. Why it's got to always be this people or this extra shit or whatever? And then some of you are going to take a look back in the history and you're going to be like, all these, oh, we're just having fun and we have the best sex life, don't we, babe? Yeah, we did this and we did that, and you're just like, I feel like an illusion is broken. And again, you just realize like none of these sexual escapades or the things that this person could convince you to do, Scorpio, or vice versa. It was about this person. And the more you look into how much you gave or how much you served or how much you compromised your views or whatever, it's just like it all comes back to, I don't know. Something just makes you feel inadequate when you kind of look back on it. Maybe at the time somebody gassed your head up and you were like, "Oh yeah, and this is for me," or "I'm doing this," but it all comes back to this person not being able to fully commit to you and only you. And you may have subconsciously always felt like you had to compete, or you're realizing that you possibly could have been competing with somebody's, again, sexual fantasies, quirks, perversions. It's like, yeah, I want to see whatever, but you might not even be into that, but you're doing, it's okay. At the end, again, something comes down to somebody not being able to fully commit to you and you not being enough. You look back and you're like, we had to always have all of this extra stuff or do all of this and that, and I was just never enough. All right. And then the fact that I had to be warmed up or buttered up with, flowers, or even if it was experience that you probably didn't even enjoy or something like that, and then they come like with flowers or a bag or some bullshit the next morning, like at some point, I feel like that's just a confirmation. Like when you look around at all the shit and the dresses and and then the experiences and what you got this and that for and all that, and you're like, it still all comes down to, I wasn't enough. Yeah, 3 of Cups. All right. So that's your revelation. Yeah, 5 of Cups, and then you finally leave this person. It's like, bitch, I can give myself 1%, one pinnacle. you know. Here, for some of you, this does mean divorce. Okay. Um, unfortunately, because it's like, yeah, somebody like this was selfish. So I do feel like the gig is up or something like that. Okay, some kind. This is over. All right. So for some of you that any of that sound, you're probably gonna break up or get a divorce or something like that because somebody's like, you were never committed to me. Okay. All right. And the gifts and the money or whatever, it doesn't change that fact. Um, what is this? Libra. There's some evil eye going on, but I said what I said. 31. Okay, Libra, what's coming towards you in February? I can tell you right now, and I don't know if a Pisces has to do with you, Libra, or whatever, but you might be cutting a Pisces off or vice versa. But this is the year to cut a Pisces off or vice versa here. I can tell you, Pisces, you will not be getting another reading from me for the duration of 2026. I don't know if I will see you in 2027. I could be on something totally fucking different. But I just peep like somebody has a pattern and you're just like, you know what? Today is your last motherfucking day. Or some with a Pisces, okay? But I just peeped that, like, no, bitch, you've been doing this forever. You've been sabotaging. Somebody gets exposed for sabotaging something, fucking up something, having like a really shady pattern, making something hard, challenging, difficult, trying to make something all about them, not feeling like they gotta, wait their turn, wait their place. Okay, just like, yeah, so maybe some of you could be putting a Pisces on notice or a Pisces putting you on notice that you're not fucking with them no more, you're totally done with them, okay, something like that. All right. Here. All right, so what's coming to you February? Most likely to date someone who DMs athletes online to give them pointers about how to improve their game. Um Here, so somebody could be DMing somebody's partners or boyfriends or spouses, all in the name of advice, or a girl is giving me to play at that game. Where you going? Oh, girl, just go see your man to get some advice about whatever type beat. Okay, like what? Like somebody makes up an excuse for contacting somebody's man, husband, boyfriend, or something. This gets exposed. Could have to do with the athlete. Some about DMs and online or whatever, or I'm just coaching somebody or something like that. So I feel like there could be a friendship breakup here. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yep, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Why you calling my family? Somebody's a home wrecker. Okay, Libra. All right. And this get exposed. This could get exposed by text messages. It feels like a single person who makes it their goal to break up families or something like that. Here. All right. Coming in sowing discord and confusion. Somebody's a feminine fatal or something like that. 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Hermit card, 7 of Swords. Okay. Somebody could also seduce people at work. Somebody comes in and their favorite thing to do is to sow discord and dissension in a marriage, and they do this over and over again. All right. This person is never going to leave their wife. I can tell you that, Libra, whoever they're seeing, that they're never going to do it. All right. They could tell you that all day, like, oh, we got the divorce papers, and like, no, they're not. Okay. Here, Hermit card, 7 of Swords, King of Cups, Justice card, and the Wheel, and the Empress. All right. So again, somebody is just um somebody is dealing with somebody in hopes, okay, of getting them to leave their spouse or partner. They can even think like, oh, well, I'll just have a baby by them or something like that. No, he's just gonna give you money for an abortion, and if you don't abort the baby, baby, he's gonna abort you, okay? Because he don't have baby by whores. Somebody is not leaving their husband, or somebody's not leaving their family, okay? And there's a Libra here who has a reputation of being a home wrecker and trying to get in the middle of marriages and all of that, whatever. Okay. a Jezebel spirit, something like that. He's not leaving his family. Having a baby will not change your position with this person. You're gonna have to get an abortion. If you don't abort, he's gonna abort you. That's what I have heard. Next caller, Virgo. Or somebody could have done this, or somebody finds this out. Okay, did somebody murk the side piece or something? Or somebody could have had a baby out of wedlock and murked the side piece because the side piece didn't end up having an abortion or something like that. That's real specific, but I also got that too on the back end. Somebody goes through extremes, or the extremes somebody went through to cover up a side piece, a side baby, or something like that. That's also going to be another reason somebody leaves somebody. This could be found out through text messages or something like that, a text thread. All right, Virgo, what's coming your way for February in love? These cards, I mean, they were from Adele, but I was like, they'll be fun, but the stock is just really bad. Something about a bad investment or something like that. Someone who makes their own non-dairy milk. All right. So a lot of you definitely may have to go vegan. I can see you making vegan. This could be even most likely to date someone who makes their own non-dairy milk. All right. So your next person coming in can be very holistic. Um, they could have dietary restrictions or be vegan or something like that. You could also be making a decision to change your diet or try to learn how to do stuff in a more holistic way. Because Virgo rules the stomach. Okay, so y'all always got tummy problems and all that stuff. All right, so what's coming your way is a partner or somebody that already knows, okay, about those things. Okay, so they could have like a health regimen, dietary regimen, be into like all natural, whole food stuff like that. Okay, here this is also somebody who I feel um they make their own way in life. They make their own money, so that could be something like like you go to the store and you're like, there's a brand there, so I'm gonna just go get the milk off the shelf. This is somebody that can make their own milk. So this is somebody that can make something from nothing to something. It's coming your way, Virgo. Okay, or this is you. All right. You might just decide like I'm gonna just make my own thing, or I'm gonna just do my own thing, or this is the type of partner that's coming to you. Okay, somebody that can take the bare ingredients of something and make something out of nothing. Okay, or doesn't, I don't feel like this isn't a lazy person, because you got to think about it. To make non-dairy milk, to make, what I mean, who makes it themselves, bitch, you got to take the cashews, you got to put it in the motherfucking blender, you got to add, the water, you got to have the strainer. Okay, like somebody is very, very meticulous. This sounds like you, Virgo. Maybe you're coming up. All right, we got 4 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. This could also be somebody that doesn't really work well with others. Okay, or somebody could prefer to do things alone. 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who carves their own way. It's like you can have your all right. So somebody that doesn't necessarily go with the status quo here. Now this could also be um this person could also not be your usual type. This person could also be foreign, or they could come they could be from like a long distance or something like that. Okay. This person's mouth is lethal, but they're loyal. Okay. With this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Here. I feel like they can, they could have a smart or a slick mouth, but I feel like they try to like restrain themselves or something like that. Or they could come from a family like that. All right. This could be somebody that you missed an opportunity with, or maybe it didn't work out at a particular time before. Sometimes this could be a thing where it's like right person, wrong timing. So this could give that kind of energy. All right. It didn't work out before, or it didn't come together for you guys before. And then, but now, okay, you guys are more cohesive with this Three of Wands and this Three of Pentacles energy. Okay. Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ace of Swords. All right. So I do see a job increase. All right. A job offer. I feel like too also this person could have an air placement or an air sign. But I feel like somebody could also be like you're playing it too small or tell you you're playing it too small, like in your job or your work. Because you go from based on this person's words, like this is the kind of energy where somebody tells you what you need to hear. You probably don't fucking like it, but it's like, no, this is what this is what's going to help you establish, funds, money, legacy, things like so. Yeah, like somebody's like really on their shit. Again, they're making their own fucking non-dairy milk. They know how to build something for nothing. Here they have strong boundaries. They don't go for shit that they don't want. It's like if I don't want it, I don't want it. I don't care what's in it. I don't want it. Okay, so this is somebody that kind of cards their own way. But this is somebody that will get in your shit for you playing small. Like, why the fuck are you doing that? Type B. Again, you might not like their delivery, but whatever this person says, okay, um, you take their advice and you end up getting this Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, Chariot, and now all of a sudden you're fucking winning. Okay, so I do see like money and work, and you having this. Like somebody says something that lights a fucking fire under your ass after you realize like, oh, they were telling the truth here. Okay, so this is a really good year for you because you have the Ace of Swords to the Star, to the Magician, to the Hierophant. A lot of you are going to be end up with a lifelong partner just because of how this person, like somehow you meet this person and it clicks. And again, um the energy that they bring to you just to not settle in life is just awe inspiring. And it's just like once you get it, you're gone. Okay. And you just, I don't know, like there's so many good things. I see crazy work increase, progress. For some of you, celebrity, even fandom, like something takes off really quick. Somebody could extend you an offer. Okay. And if you accept this offer from this queen, this King of Swords energy with this Ace of Pentacles, like shit just really takes off. Is it going to be hard work? Yes, but you're going to be obsessed and you're going to love it because it's something that you actually like to do. Could involve some travel because we do have the Star and the Magician. It really does feel like overnight celebrity, and this is something that is just natural and just innate to you. All right, but it all starts with someone planting that seed. Like, why the fuck are you doing this? Because and you're able to look at this person again and what they built because they already have notion, and so it's like, well, yeah, they have the receipts to be able to tell me something like this because they took something, they made something that was nothing in this. Okay, you get it. Okay. Hierophant. All right. Here. Okay. Um. Again, you could end up being lifelong marrying this person, or is this somebody that celebrates you? Okay. Here, somebody who's very, very driven. Okay. Also, you could travel with this person. Also. Okay. But if you don't settle, the only thing you have to do to unlock this timeline is to stop settling for mediocre stuff. Because right now you're in this Four of Cups energy. All right. So it's like, just because again, you could go to the grocery store, Virgo, and get that milk off of the shelf, right? There's a ton of different milks, but we know that milk it gives you mucus, it comes from cows, it's not very healthy. It's you know, um but what you need for your own health and your stomach and just so Virgo can live their best life, you need that vegan milk, right? And so it's like, again, are you going to make it? Are you going to put in the work to do it? Or are you just going to grab what's off the shelf and just continue to? It's kind of that. So this person really sparks that, a bitch just do it type of attitude. And once you do it and you hop on that timeline, man, don't look back. Okay, just keep fucking going. So this is a good 2026 looks amazing for you, Virgo. All right. Who's next? Leo. 45. Okay. Leo always gives me like marriage energy. Okay. Shout out to Virgo though. That was like the first one because I was kind of concerned. I'm like, baby, who is y'all? Okay. Who is y'all dating? Okay. Because damn near okay, it was all bad until we got to Virgo. So hopefully we're turning the corner here. Leo always gives me marriage. Okay. It always seems about their home, their foundation, and their marriage and all that to me. What's coming towards Leo in February? Some of these I'm gonna just have to take out so I don't keep getting the same thing. But again, this is like crappy stuff, but they have some really good messages. So I'm like trying to work with it. Okay. Someone who clearly peaked in high school, most likely to date someone who clearly peaked in high school. Okay. Um You know what this gives me, Leo? And I wouldn't be surprised because you always kind of have to be the main character. This gives me the energy of someone who purposely dates or marries down. So they will always be the main character. They will always look aesthetically the best. Okay. Um, here, so it's kind of like a younger man dating an older woman or something like that. And maybe when they met, she was pretty, but he knew that eventually when she got older, like he would still have his youth, or he would still have. That's what this gives me, like someone who purposely dates down for superficial reasons. Okay. But again, this goes both ways because it's like if you have that mentality, then clearly you're still a child. So it's like, while aesthetically, yes, you may look better than your partner, 40, 30 years down the line, your maturity, your intellect, it peaked in high school. Like you stop growing, and I don't give a fuck what degrees that you have. Just the level of pettiness and the thought process behind that. Like, I'm gonna strategically marry this type of person and pretend to uplift them like they're all that, while knowing I will always be seen and considered as the catch in this marriage or relationship. Yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody is very superficial, all about aesthetics and look. I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings, but that's the absolute truth. Three of Swords. Yeah, here you are, bitch. Okay, and the Sun. Yes. Okay. I ain't lying. The Moon card and the Nine of Swords, and someone doesn't miss an opportunity to, again, here we are again, Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody does not miss an opportunity to belittle somebody, to bring up, to throw somebody's whatever up in your face. Okay, I'm like, girl, all right. And this is also because they feel guilty about what they're doing. You could have caught them cheating. Um, you could have caught, some receipts or something. Because Three of Swords is here. I feel like there's also some of you could be getting news about a birth or a side baby or a child, or somebody could have gotten somebody younger pregnant, or somebody could be thinking about leaving someone for somebody younger, or somebody has been cheating with somebody younger. If there's okay, that's a confirmation for a Queen of Pentacles who is a wife. All right. Here, that's the reason this person has been so mean to you, because they have something else established somewhere else, with somebody else, and you've been seeing these red flags everywhere. Okay. Here, this person is not at work all the time when they say that they're at work or wherever they go. Okay. This is where they go to lead their double life. Yeah. Hangman with this Justice card. Yeah. And this Death card. I'm sorry. Here, King of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. All right. This could have been either their ex or somebody they told you that they were done with, or somebody they've known for a while. Okay, but this could also result again in the end of a marriage. I'm exhausted. I gotta go, Leo. Okay, but okay, baby, let me cleanse. And okay, somebody is just. I'm tired for you, whoever this is, or your wife, or your spouse, or vice versa. However this goes, this is clearly you, though. It said it's you, but bitch. You are exhausting. It's giving energy vampire. Is giving sucking the fucking life. Bitch, you need to divorce him before you die. I'm gonna tell you because that's the only thing, okay? And somebody does this shit on fucking purpose. Again, it was giving almost that Pisces energy too, where somebody purposely does something to drive somebody fucking crazy, to damn near get them to commit suicide, and it's like they do the most horrendous, horrific shit. So somebody will divorce you, all right? And then God forbid you're a partner that's just like, well, I'm gonna stay in this marriage to honor my vows because that's what God told me to do and all of that. Like, girl, you will die. Like, leave this psychopath. Okay. Uh all right. Okay, well, Virgo, we 1 for 1. Let's okay. Leo couldn't fucking come with it, child. I don't know what the hell. Who is next? Okay, Cancer. Jesus. I'm glad Virgo having a good year. I'm glad that my North Node is in Virgo because I'm like, bitch, tell me something good. 5100. Okay, like woo, dodge a couple bullets here. All right, so Cancer, what is coming towards you in February? Okay, it's coming towards you in February. Okay, it says a vegan who makes sure, most likely to date a vegan who makes sure that they mention that they are vegan at every opportunity. So strictness, okay, here because to be a vegan, you have to be very, very strict. Yeah, 5150. But somebody cuckoo for Cocoa Plus too. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, like I don't know if somebody been to the psych ward or somebody needs to go to the psych ward or somebody has psych meds or something like that. Somebody is very anal, very strict, very okay. Somebody to kill it. Like I don't know. Here, all right. So, on the lighter side of that, again, if you're trying to make a new change, new lifestyle or whatever, then you're manifesting somebody that is already um knows the ins and outs of that lifestyle. Okay, vegan, holistic, or whatever. They can't stop talking about it. Their healthy way. Okay. Also, if you're looking for a way to connect to someone, or to connect to a Cancer or vice versa, it is through talking about what their interest is, or somebody can't shut up talking about something, and that's the easy. And this is a person that you want to connect with, Cancer, then that's the easiest way to connect with them. Just indulge it, okay? Um, Here, all right. You could be looking for the same things as this person, or vice versa. Okay, you could be sitting up thinking like, damn, I need to go vegan, and then this next person that you meet, they've been vegan and holistic and raw fooding for 5 years. So you know what I mean, and that maybe that is like it's something like you meet somebody and the shit that they do or say or or whatever, it's your sign and clue like, oh, this is meant for me or something like that. Here, shared interest or something like that. Somebody also never misses an opportunity to tell somebody that they don't do something or they're not okay. They're not with something. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. And one thing I can say as a common denominator in a lot of these readings, these people know that they're toxic. They know that they're fucked up. They know that they treat you like trash. They know. Yeah, but are they willing to let you go? Hell no. They hang on for dear fucking life. Okay. Here. Also, some of you could have gotten a whatever some doctor prescribed, if it's for health. Now again, we go back to mental health or something like that. Like somebody, a doctor could say, well, you can't mix prescription with alcohol, or you can't do this or that, or this is gonna fuck up. Whatever the doctor said, do that. Ain't no getting around. Ain't no shortcuts. All right. So somebody needs to take their meds or a health regimen specifically, regularly, like fucking clockwork. Yeah, clockwork. Yeah, or somebody. Yeah, okay, somebody is kook. I don't know. Somebody has to take and do and have a specific regimen so they are able to function like uh, um, functionally sane, even though they are not. Okay, technically. Here, Knight of Wands. Okay, Empress card. King of Pentacles. Okay. But on the lighter side, I do feel like when you meet this person again, you could be like, oh, I want to be vegan, or I want to do whatever. Learn how to paint Mona Lisa, and then you happen to be, at the bookstore, and you go to look for a book about the Mona Lisa, and then you see a girl or a person there, and they're looking at the book, and you strike up a casual conversation, and they know everything about the fucking Mona Lisa, and you're just sitting there like, wow. It's kind of like that. All right. If you end up sleeping with this person, you're gonna get them pregnant, Knight of Wands. Okay. Uh, with this Empress energy. Okay, or you have multiple um you can have multiple children by this person, or you will have multiple children. All right. Also, somebody got children with somebody, and those are not your kids. Okay, so if you have 4 or more children with someone, you have multiple children with someone, only 2 of those children are yours. All right, with this vegan energy. All right. The others could belong to this King of Pentacles. So somebody needs a DNA test for a child. All right. Could be revolving around the Earth sign or something like this. Yeah, with the star and somebody's a whore. All right, with this Devil card, it's a woman out here. Okay, she works the system. Somebody that works or has babies or something like that. This is how she makes a living or some shit like that. Nine of Pentacles with this. Somebody gets pregnant for a living, or I don't know. Yeah. All right. Um, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, King of Cups here, because it's like 4 niggas up here. Like, I don't know. Somebody's a sex worker, and yeah, King of Cups, 2 of Cups. Oh my God, it's just like so many niggas here. Jesus Christ, King of Wands, 10 of Cups, like. So I don't know if this is you or what's okay. Somebody clearly, again, that's why I said somebody's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Somebody has a mental condition. Somebody has a sex addiction. It sounds like a karmic couple here almost too. Okay. This feels like a karmic couple energy. Somebody could be a celebrity. My head hurt. Okay, like y'all making my head hurt. Like this is just insane. But somebody definitely has. Some of these kids ain't yours. Okay. If you think it's this one nigga, that's a confirmation that it is. Okay. If you're wondering if she entertaining this other person who happens to be of another race, they are. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, I feel like somebody's a fraud. Okay, Cancer. Somebody says, "Oh, I'm not this, I'm not that." Matter of fact, I'm vegan, I'm strict, and they're not. Like somebody uncovers that somebody's whole life facade, everything they say is a fucking lie. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. Somebody's a whole whoremonger, got kids everywhere, or the kids they have, or they told you they got kids, they got pregnant, they cheating and doing all this. The baby ain't even fucking yours, all kind of shit. It's just all fucked up. Cancer. I don't know. Next caller. I'm damn near ready. Okay, Gemini, bitch, let me sage before we get to us twin, cause girl, we just gonna hit it on the 60. All right. Whew. Somebody's a liar and a whore. That's all I got to say. Especially when it comes to some kids or pregnancy, a baby. All right. And somebody whores for a living, ask for a living, something like that. Or solicits it or something like that. But it's because there was a lot of niggas around this one feminine. Like, I don't know. Here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Gemini. Twin, gang. I said, wait a minute, girl. Let me make sure. Because that was just. That's what I'm saying. This okay, maybe because The moon is in Leo. The moon is in Leo, but it still feels like Cancer energy. It feels like heavy. Okay. Probably because of all the illusions. Because Leo, they'll give you the big head, they'll feel, and I just feel like all that shit's about to get deflated. It's kind of like somebody uh sticking a pin in a balloon. All right, somebody's full of shit, and a lot of you are gonna find out that the people that you've been entertaining is full of shit. Only one that's winning so far is Virgo. All right, Gemini. Someone who makes most likely to date someone who makes their obscure taste in music their whole personality. Bitch, that is me. I'm more likely to date someone like me then. Yes. Okay. Because trap is okay, but what the fuck do you know about Eric Clapton? Okay? Do you okay? Period. All right. So you're gonna find Gemini, you're gonna find somebody that matches your fly. Okay. This could be a music lover. This could be I heard off the beaten path. Okay. Um Somebody that has weird taste, okay, but good taste possibly. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, Three of Wands, okay, on the bottom of the deck. Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So I see really good opportunities coming your way. All right. I feel like whoever's coming your way, if you marry this person, they're married to death do you part. Ain't no breaking up, bitch. Okay. Something ain't no yeah, I just said that. Five of Cups with this Four of Wands. Somebody is not wishy-washy in any way. So just know, Gemini, all right, if you accept this proposal, work, everything is here to stay, okay? Period. You know, whatever commitment is coming to you, it's final, it's permanent, and it's because this person holds you in high value. All right, they could want to make up for playing you in the past. All right, here righting a wrong, all right, and it's because you stood on your boundaries, all right, and your standards. That was the confirmation that you were the real thing and you were the real deal. Okay, with the Seven of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, here, um if you and this person ever had arguments or disagreements, or they ever got touchy when you questioned them, it's because they were hiding stuff, all right, behind your back. But just how you carried yourself, like the Bible has that scripture. Um, Even if you marry a husband that's wavered, or you get married and then you find out your husband isn't, he's just not there where you are spiritually yet. Your husband is converted by the way, you walk and you carry yourself. That's what this is kind of giving me. All right. Um, Here, or your partner. Okay. Yeah, King of Wands. All right. Somebody wants to work something out again. Okay, somebody wants to fight for something. They realize they were right until they were left out in the cold here. Okay, is what this is giving. All right, because you meant what you said and you said what you meant. That was the key for them. 10410. All right, Taurus. Okay, this person learned a lot from you or whatever, but Um, so I do see like a return, Laverne, Mercury retrograde. This all could happen and unfold right around Mercury retrograde. But if somebody comes to you proposing, they're dead ass serious. They're and some they don't like that. They get stressed when they're not with you, Gemini. And, I don't know, something like that. All right. You're like, well, why are you so like? I don't know. It's just like I don't know, because it's like you shouldn't have to go through all that for somebody to figure out. All right. Here, you shouldn't have to stress the relationship or go through hell to figure out like, oh, that's my person or whatever. Whatever is coming towards you, these are serious offers, and these offers, you know, is giving permanence. There's nothing flaky or fleeting about these offers, but mostly because someone wants to come back and give you the treatment, the job, the money, everything that you deserve. Okay, this is somebody actually coming back to right their wrongs. So if any of this resonates, know that it is there. There's permanence. Maybe before where there was um flightiness. Okay, Taurus. Um, let's do 106. Someone who wears rings on every finger, most likely to date. All right. So again, you're kind of mirroring Gemini's energy. All right. Someone could be a little flashy. All right. I also feel like, and this is really cute, Taurus, that you may date somebody. If you marry somebody, or yeah, see, I just said that. Look at that. Two of Cups. Some of you could be renewing your vows or renewing your commitment. You could also decide not to break up, or somebody could be deciding, like, I'm not going to break. This whole deck is in reverse. Okay. Somebody's like, fuck it, I'm going for it. Somebody is jumping, somebody jumping when it comes to you. All right. Two of Cups with this Fool card. Somebody like, oh, can we start over? Okay, here. All right, Two of Wands with this Three of Wands. Somebody's trying to figure out how to come back. They don't want you fighting them or going out, but they know. All right, with this Hierophant, yeah. All right, somebody could have got a message from on high, on God. All right, that changed their perspective and the way they saw something. A lot of you are going from single to married, point blank and period. Ace of Wands. They just trying to figure out if you gonna beat their ass when they come back, because they probably deserve it. All right, they could be asking for advice on how to do this, how to manifest, how to get you back. All right, here. All right, how to do this apology for just being an absolute trash ass person. There could be a confession about juggling or them juggling you. All right, but they've made a decision. Okay, here with this King of Pentacles, they want to fight for this. Someone's also going to be I feel like someone's also going to confess about their sexual addictions or something like that, Taurus, or just how, you know what I mean? I feel like the confession, you may even demand a confession, and their friends may even be telling them, like, listen, if you want to get this person back, you're just gonna have to fucking tell them about all the fuck shit that you did. You got to come back with full transparency or something. And I feel like they do that. Okay. They come and they tell you and they confess all the things that they're fighting with, they're struggling against, all of that. It could be lust. Someone could have, problems with lust, issues with lust, sexual addictions, chariot energy, the sun. Somebody could have also got someone pregnant. All right. Here again upon investigation. I feel like somebody's babying somebody, but anyway, I say all that to say, Taurus. Let me get back to this ring thing again. If it's an engagement or if you end up marrying this person after they confess all this stuff, after they try to come back to you, and you make them work for it. Okay, make just so they show and prove. Okay, this time, which I feel like they know. But if you marry this person with the rings on the finger, I feel like they do something cute, like maybe every year or every 3 years they like upgrade your ring, or it's something about they fucked up so bad, but they want to come back to you, and they do like this little vow thing or something like that. They're just it's almost like when you go to AA and you get a coin for every year, but it's like you might get a ring or something. Like somebody just wants to prove over, like I'm dedicated to you. Like like it's kind of extreme or whatever. But I don't know if this separation freaks somebody out, because we have the Five of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, like somebody spiraling. Six of Swords, like the whole deck, like somebody can't heal, somebody can't do shit, somebody can't work, somebody can't fuck, somebody can't, okay, all because of this stuff that they were keeping from you. You may have been suspicious of, you may have tried to call them out, maybe they'd start an argument or something, but God is telling them you got to bring balance to this whole entire situation. All right, so something gets flipped on its head. All right, um, here, okay. And this is also somebody, again, somebody could be like a horror or something like that. Yeah, the wheel. This is in motion right now as we speak. Ace of Wands. This is coming towards you. All right. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, it's good. It just depends on how you look at it, Taurus. If you consider that a good reading, it's confirmation of everything that you've been suspicious of. Let's go to Aries. All right, but this I guess the good news is that this person wants you or something. All right, but they know. I guess they know if, to have you that they have to confess or tell the truth or something like that. I don't have on this. Like I don't know. That's I didn't put on any mascara today. I don't know what that is. Something like that. A whole lot of truth is coming to you. So I feel like somebody's coming to be very, very vulnerable with you and very, very honest about you. Um, honest to you, honest about you, their feelings for you, all of that. Okay, here, maybe somebody thought they could leave, and then they're just like they got out there and was just like, no. I feel like somebody just started spiraling and whatever, and then that's how they knew. And somebody's gonna dedicate their whole life to making up for how bad they fucked over it and you, whatever. Aries, 1122. A person who actually enjoys waking up at 5 a.m. to go on a hike. So someone very motivated. Okay. Here's somebody very disciplined is coming your way. So most likely to date a person who actually enjoys waking up. This is funny. 5 a.m. to go on a hike. This gives me the energy of somebody who marries someone who's like the complete opposite. Like one person is very disciplined. They are the type of person that gets up at, 5 a.m. to pray, meditate, read a Bible scripture. They put the coffee on. They put their walk-in gym clothes on. They're grabbing the keys. They're out of the house at 5:30 after waking up at 5 o'clock. Brushed their teeth, washed their face, probably showered. They did all of this in the span of 30 minutes type beat. And maybe you are the person that's just getting into your REM sleep at 9:45, and it's kind of like that. Like it's giving like an opposite energy, but I'm hearing infectious something about this person's personality. They convince you, or they could have a way of convincing you, like, yeah, I know it's hard for you to, sleep in or whatever, but if you actually, started getting up earlier, you might like it. Like, come on, why don't you just get up with me at 5 a.m.? We'll go hiking. Well, okay. Like somebody has a way of convincing you to do the things that would actually probably benefit you. I feel like this advice is like for your like things that would benefit you for your well-being. All right, that you're just like, man, I'm not a morning person or whatever. But something about this person, they already have the discipline in place. I feel like somebody helps you get disciplined, not because they're trying to control you or anything like that, but just because they want, what's best for you, your overall well being. Okay. Yeah. Somebody helps you kind of with this 10 of Wands. All right. Put down all the things and all the habits or things that weigh you down. All right, this could be a really healing energy for you because you could be at a place where you need to heal, or vice versa here, Aries. And um their lifestyle, they could live a very healthy, disciplined lifestyle. You may have some things to work through, and the things that you need to work through, the antidote, okay, for working through some of those things are things like probably getting up at the crack of dawn, watching the sunrise, because you're walking, you're getting exercise, you're meditating, you're praying, you know what I mean? And it's just like, well, if you're trying to work through some childhood trauma or some PTSD or whatever, then it's kind of hard to do that if you're sleeping till 11 o'clock. It's kind of, you're not really leaving space. You don't have space to heal because, it's that type beat, right? Here. So lay your burdens down. That's what this is giving me. All right. 10 of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Lovers card and the world. A whole new world, a whole new way, a whole new approach. of doing things. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody has your best interests. All right, here you may have felt because of you may have felt somebody had secret competition, or maybe their delivery or something like that. I don't know what's this Five of Wands and this Moon card, but somebody really thinks highly of you. They want the best for you. You just might not like their delivery. But once you consider their advice and you take it, you realize that it is solid. I feel like you're able to figure out somebody's love language and their communication, that this is something that you know, one thing that you can work on. I feel like both of you um, here, the way somebody communicates could make you question their motives, but I feel like it's revealed to you that, somebody's delivery may be kind of challenging and fucked up or whatever, but at the core of it, they really want what's best for you, or them being, stricter or kind of lighting the fire under your ass. It's for, it's because these methods are tried, tested, and true with them, and they know that these are the things, the methods to success. And so they may even challenge you by bringing up things that are hard and difficult for you to talk about. They may bring up Aries things that trigger you on purpose. It's like, well, I told you that in confidence, or I told you, you could have told them, well, I don't wear these type of pants because, I always get embarrassed, or whatever. You could be complaining about something, and then, this person may be like, well, yeah, you can never expect to, I feel like you low key like them pants, but because you won't do the work to get into the pants, you say that they're ugly, when it's not that the pants are ugly. It's the fact that you won't do the work to get into the shit that you like. So is the problem really you, or is it the jeans? And you're just sitting there like, man, it's sort of like, but it's like you needed to hear that because this person knows that you really like those jeans, you really want those jeans, but you're going to need the discipline to do X, Y, and Z to kind of get, it's kind of like that. Okay. At that, yeah. And it's like, I love you, but I love you, but I love you, but I love you. And I put anybody in the ground behind you. All right. This person has strong boundaries, it's just what you need. Okay. Or vice versa. Here, you're just what someone needs. You're just what the doctor ordered. Um, and it's in the most loving way. Okay, I really like this energy. Okay, y'all might have a little bit of, whatever, but I like it because for somebody, this is truly, if this is a manifestation, this is truly what somebody needs for a new beginning and to heal. I see healing past family traumas and relationship issues and all of that here. And so it's like, if you are the type of person, if you lack discipline but you want a better life, you want all of these things, you meet somebody and they're super disciplined, they put in the work to accomplish this and this and that, and you talk to them like, oh, I like to do this and I like to, this person is keeping an itinerary of everything that you said. And then when you slack, or when you don't meet, or when you don't even try to do, then that's when they might say something to trigger you, but it's only to light a fire, so you're able to accomplish the things that they know that you innately want, that they know is your deepest desire. So they kind of trigger you into healing, but they're right there with you, walking with you, holding your hand the entire time. This isn't a journey that you're going to go alone, but it's the right person for the job. All right. That is what's coming towards you guys in February. Shout out to you, Pisces. I holled you in 2027. I ain't had to say that to nobody last time. Last person I said that to was a Libra. And I think we talked about the Libra, you and the Libra reading, okay? And sometimes that's just necessary. I don't think I fucked with Libra for about damn near 2 years, because it's like you're just doing too motherfucking much. But obviously it was needed. So separation, or somebody just, if a bunch of people abandon you and stop fucking with you, is needed because you're just fucking out of pocket. All right. And at a time, it was a time where Libra was just fucking out of pocket and I couldn't do shit with it. Now we can talk. Now that we know, like, it ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing. I don't feel no way. Ain't no malice. Ain't no nothing. All right. Once you can get past you and them hangups, then we can deal and we can heal and we can move forward and we can whatever on. But yeah, um, I guess I'll talk to you in 2027. But officially, since okay, we're done.